I want to talk to you today about Tupac's last verse on Death Around the Corner off of his 1995 album Me Against the World. Now, Me Against the World is one of my favorite Tupac albums. To me, it is the apex of his rap career. Pac reached many heights artistically, particularly in music and in acting, but to me, this was the peak of his artistry. It's here that he finds the right balance between giving us a message that we need to hear with songs like Dear Mama and Temptations, but I think the thing that he does best on this album is illustrate the paranoia about death that he talked about constantly in his music and in multiple different interviews. So the verse begins, I was raised in the city, shitty ever since I was an itty bitty kitty drinking liquor out my mama's titty. And smoking weed was an everyday thing in my household and drinking liquor till you out cold. He's talking about the lens that he was given to see the world through as a young child. I've got a friend that works in public policy, and he talks all the time about winning the lottery of birth. And what he means by this is he's referring to being born in a middle class family with two parents who had the capacity to raise him the right way and set the right examples for him as a child. Pac wasn't afforded these same luxuries. He's born into a world where poverty and addiction are a normal part of his life. So imagine how that must have shaped him and his perspective on the world. Let's talk about the line, shitty ever since I was an itty bitty kitty drinking liquor out my mama's titty. He was predestined to paranoia just because of his circumstances. How many more jealous ass bitches coming for my riches, now I gotta stay suspicious when I bone. He's saying, I've reached a level of fame and success that now even my most intimate moments, I have to be cautious. This is the most fascinating part of the song for me. Next bar reads, Cause if I ain't sharp and heartless, them bitches will start shit. Excuse me, but this is where we part, bitch. What a lonely feeling that must have been. If I ain't sharp and heartless, them bitches will start shit. So if I don't keep up a wall, then these people who are trying to get close to me will initiate things that I fiercely need to keep out of my life. So once we get what we want from each other, we must part ways. I can't think of a more lonely way to live your life. We hear the word prophetic constantly in discussions about Pac. And here it is again, speaking about his inevitable demise. The next bar reads, I hope the Lord will forgive me. I was a G and getting high was a way of getting free. I see death around the corner. I hear this as if he's treating the end of this verse like the end of a prayer. I hope the Lord will forgive me. I was a G and getting high was my way of getting free. Please forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. It's the same verbiage. I was a G and getting high was a way of getting free. I see death around the corner. You may be able to rap as good, but you can't rap better than Tupac on Death Around the Corner.